Free agency is where dreams are made. Or maybe they're shattered.
Jets spent big money on veteran Neil O'Donnell. He won just 8 of 20 starts.
With massive contracts that can build dynasties or bury franchises, here's every NFL team's all-time best and worst free agent signing. Arizona Cardinals. Best signing, Kurt Warner in 2005. The former grocery store clerk and Rams legend joined Arizona on a modest deal over a down year in New York. Warner revived his career, leading the Cards to their first Super Bowl in 2008 with 4,583 yards and 30 touchdowns. Over 5 seasons, he threw for over 15,000 yards, earned 2 Pro Bowls, and transformed a perennial loser into a contender. Worst, Sam Bradford in 2018. Fresh off a Vikings stint, Bradford signed a 1-year, $20 million deal with $15 million guaranteed. He went 0-3 as a starter, throwing for just 400 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 4 picks before getting benched for rookie Josh Rosen. Atlanta Falcons. Best signing, Michael Turner in 2008. After backing up LaDainian Tomlinson in San Diego, Turner inked a 6-year, $34.5 million deal and exploded for 1,699 yards and 10 touchdowns in year 1. Over 5 seasons, he rushed for over 6,000 yards, made 2 Pro Bowls, and powered Atlanta's offense during their Matt Ryan era. Worst, Dante Fowler in 2020. Coming off 11.5 sacks with the Rams, Fowler signed a 3-year, $45 million contract, but managed just 7.5 sacks in 2 underwhelming seasons. Baltimore Ravens. Best signing, defensive end Michael McCreary in 1997. Signed from Seattle on a 4-year deal, McCreary became a pass rush force, recording 51.5 sacks over 6 seasons, including a career-high 13.5 in 1998. Worst, Earl Thomas in 2019. After a messy Seattle exit, Thomas signed a 4-year, $55 million deal, but played just 1 season, punching a teammate and getting released. Buffalo Bills. Best signing, Steve Tasker in 1986. Claimed off of waivers from Houston, Tasker became a special teams legend, earning 7 Pro Bowls and revolutionizing the gunner role. Worst, Derek Dockery in 2007. Signed to a 7-year, $49 million after success in Washington, Dockery started just 15 games over 2 seasons before being cut. Carolina Panthers. Best signing, linebacker Sam Mills in 1995. Signed from New Orleans, Mills anchored Carolina's expansion defense, earning a Pro Bowl in 1996 and leading tackles for years. Worst, Chuck Smith in 2000. After 10 sacks in Atlanta, Smith signed a 5-year, $21 million deal but recorded 0 sacks in 9 games before retiring due to knee issues. Chicago Bears. Best signing, Steve McMichael in 1981. Signed from New England, Mongo became a Bears legend, earning 2 All-Pros and 92.5 sacks over 13 seasons. First, Mike Glennon in 2017. Inked to a 3-year, $45 million deal, Glennon went 1-3 with 5 touchdowns and 8 picks before Mitch Trubisky took over. Released after just 1 year, it is an infamous Bears QB blunder. Cincinnati Bengals. Best signing, defensive end Trey Hendrickson in 2021. Signed from New Orleans on a 4-year, $60 million deal, Hendrickson exploded with 13.5 sacks in year 1 and has 45 sacks since. Worst, Ray Wayans in 2020. A 3-year, $42 million signing from Minnesota, Waynes played just 14 snaps over 2 injury-plagued seasons before retiring. Cleveland Browns. Best signing, Lou Groza in 1946. Signed as a free agent post-World War II, the Toe played 21 seasons, earning 9 Pro Bowls and kicking the winning field goal in the 1950 NFL Championship. First, Jeff Garcia in 2004. Signed to a 4-year, $25 million deal, Garcia threw for 1,731 yards, 10 touchdowns and 9 picks in 10 starts before being cut. A forgettable stop in Cleveland's QB carousel. Dallas Cowboys. Best signing, Jay Novacek in 1990. Signed from Phoenix, Novacek became Troy Aikman's go-to, earning 5 Pro Bowls and 3 Super Bowl rings with over 3,500 yards. First, Mike Vanderjagt in 2006. The most accurate kicker ever, signed a 3-year deal but missed crucial kicks, going 13 of 18 before release. A rare special teams bust for Dallas. Denver Broncos. Best signing, Peyton Manning in 2012. Signed post-neck surgery on a 5-year, $96 million deal, Manning threw for 17,112 yards and 140 touchdowns in 4 seasons, winning Super Bowl 50. Absolute GOAT-level impact. Worst, Jawan James in 2019. A 4-year, $51 million signing, James played just 63 snaps over 2 seasons due to injuries and opt-outs. Detroit Lions. Best signing, Dick LeBeau in 1959. Signed as a free agent from Cleveland, LeBeau played 14 seasons, earning 3 Pro Bowls and 62 interceptions. First, Trey Flowers in 2019. Signed from New England on a 5-year, $90 million deal, Flowers had 21.5 sacks over 3 injury-shortened seasons before release. Overpaid for moderate production. Green Bay Packers. Best signing, Reggie White in 1993. The first big free agent splash, White signed a 4-year, $17 million deal and recorded 68.5 sacks over 6 seasons, winning Super Bowl 31. First, Jimmy Graham in 2018. A 3-year, $30 million signing, Graham caught 93 passes for 1,083 yards and 5 touchdowns in 2 seasons. Houston Texans. Best signing, Arian Foster in 2009. Signed as an undrafted free agent, earning 4 Pro Bowls and over 6,000 yards in 8 seasons. First, Amon Green in 2007. Signed from Green Bay on a 4-year, $23 million deal, Green rushed for just 554 yards in 2 injury-plagued years. A bust for Houston's early offense. Indianapolis Colts. Best signing, Johnny Unitas in 1956. Signed after Baltimore's release, Johnny U won 3 championships, 3 MVPs, and threw for 40,239 yards, the golden arm of Colts history. First, Devin Funchess in 2019. A 1-year, $10 million deal yielded 0 catches due to injury. Jacksonville Jaguars. Best signing, Jimmy Smith in 1995. Signed as a free agent post-Dallas injury, Smith exploded for over 8,000 yards and 67 touchdowns in 11 seasons, earning 5 Pro Bowls. First, Nick Foles in 2019. Fresh off of Super Bowl MVP, Foles signed a 4-year, $88 million deal but broke his clavicle week 1, going 0-4 as a starter before being traded. Big Nick energy fizzled fast. Kansas City Chiefs. Best signing, Glenn Dawson in 1962. Signed from Dallas, Dawson led KC to 3 AFL titles and Super Bowl IV MVP. First, Lynn Elliott in 1994. Signed midseason, Elliott missed key field goals in playoff losses, including 3 in the 1995 divisional round. Las Vegas Raiders. Best, Jim Plunkett in 1978. Signed post-Patriots release, Plunkett won 2 Super Bowls as a starter. First, Corey Littleton in 2020. A 3-year, $32.25 million deal from the Rams, Littleton had 0 sacks and poor coverage in 2 seasons before release. Los Angeles Chargers. Best signing, Antonio Gates in 2003. Undrafted from basketball, Gates became an 8-time Pro Bowler with 116 touchdowns. Worst, J.C. Jackson in 2022. 5 years, $82.5 million for New England. Jackson allowed 5 touchdowns in 5 games before getting benched and traded. Los Angeles Rams. Best signing, Kurt Warner in 1997. Signed as an undrafted free agent, Warner won Super Bowl 34 MVP honors and 2 league MVPs. First, Allen Robinson II in 2022. 3 years, $46.5 million, yielding 33 catches for 339 yards in 1 season before a trade. Miami Dolphins. Best, Jim Langer in 1970. Signed from Cleveland, Langer earned 6 Pro Bowls and anchored the undefeated 1972 line. Worst, Chad Johnson in 2012. A 1-year deal that flopped with just 1 catch before release amid off-the-field issues. Minnesota Vikings. Best signing, John Randall in 1990. Initially undrafted, Randall earned 6 Pro Bowls, 137.5 sacks, and became a Hall of Famer who terrorized QBs. Worst, Greg Jennings in 2013. 5-year, $47.5 million deal from Green Bay, Jennings had 1,546 yards in 2 seasons before he was released. New England Patriots. Best signing, Mike Vrabel in 2001. Signed over from Pittsburgh, Vrabel won 3 Super Bowls with New England. First, Antonio Brown in 2019. A 1-year, $15 million deal that lasted 1 game with 4 catches. New Orleans Saints. Best signing, Drew Brees in 2006. Signed post-shoulder injury, Brees won Super Bowl 44 MVP honors, set records with 80,358 yards, and became the savior down in New Orleans. First, Jarius Byrd in 2014. Being signed to a 6-year, $54 million deal from Buffalo, Byrd played 34 games and had 3 picks before release. New York Giants. Best signing, Emlyn Tunnell in 1948. Fun fact, this was the first black player ever signed, and Tunnell earned 9 Pro Bowls and 79 interceptions. Worst, Kenny Golladay in 2021. 4 years, $72 million, resulting in 37 catches for 521 yards over 2 seasons. Just one of the worst contracts ever. New York Jets. Best signing, Curtis Martin in 1998. Spent 8 seasons with the Jets, and at the conclusion of his career, he was selected to 5 Pro Bowls and 1 first-team All-Pro. Worst, Neil O'Donnell in 1996. A 5-year, $25 million deal that flopped with 17 touchdowns and 14 picks in 2 seasons. Philadelphia Eagles. Best signing, Saquon Barkley in 2024. A 3-year, $37.75 million deal from the Giants, Barkley rushed for 2,005 yards in year 1, earning MVP buzz and powering a Super Bowl run. Worst, Malik Jackson in 2019. 3 years, $30 million, only 2.5 sacks in 1 season before he was released. Pittsburgh Steelers. Best signing, Donnie Shell in 1974. Originally undrafted, Shell won 4 Super Bowls and earned 5 Pro Bowls. Worst, Ladarius Green in 2016. $20 million from the Chargers over a 4-year contract. Green played 0 games due to concussions and just retired. San Francisco 49ers. Best, Deion Sanders in 1994. A 1-year deal that led to a Super Bowl 29 victory. 8 picks, and Defensive Player of the Year. Worst, Jonas Jennings in 2005. A 7-year, $36 million deal from Buffalo, Jennings started just 14 games over 4 injury-riddled years. Seattle Seahawks. Best signing, Michael Bennett in 2013. A 4-year deal that sparked the Legion of Boom, dominating with 39 sacks and 2 Super Bowl appearances. Worst, Franco Harris in 1984. Signed post-Steelers, Harris rushed for 170 yards in 8 games. Just sort of a sad, disappointing end for a Hall of Famer. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Best signing, Tom Brady in 2020. A 2-year, $50 million deal that brought a Super Bowl win and 3 playoff runs. Worst, Julio Jones in 2022. A 1-year deal that yielded 24 catches for 299 yards. Tennessee Titans. Best signing, Kevin Mulway in 2006. Signed from the Jets, Mulway earned 3 Pro Bowls and anchored the lines for Chris Johnson's 2,000-yard seasons. Worst, Vic Beasley in 2020. A 1-year, $9.5 million deal that produced 0 sacks in 5 games before getting released. Washington Commanders. Best signing, quarterback Doug Williams in 1986. Signed from the USFL, Williams won Super Bowl 22 MVP. Worst, William Jackson III in 2021. A 3-year, $40.5 million signing from the Bengals, Jackson allowed 6 touchdowns and 16 starts before getting traded. But hey, what do you think is your favorite NFL team's best free agent signing? Who do you think is their worst? Let us know in the comment section below. If you like this video and learned a thing or two, then hey, clicking the like button helps us out a ton. And you know, we really appreciate it. If this is your first time coming around to TPS though, then subscribing is a great idea because we put out videos like this every single day. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.